In looking to give you an example of how businesses grow either by buying out partners or buying out competitors, we pulled an example off the shelf that we were involved with last year where a company here in Alberta, they were doing lots of work with another company in the marketplace. So while they were competitors, they were kind of friendly competitors. They had very complementary products and service offerings that fit well together. And so the client that we were able to help finance the deal, they approached their friendly competitor and said, look, we'd like to enter into a transaction to buy you. And they said, okay. There were to be 3 payments made over the period of 18 months. The reason we got involved is because the last payment had to be made, and the client that we were working for didn't have the cash readily available. They had it from future cash flow, but they didn't kind of have it in their bank account today. And so that's how we got involved. Now, I should note that after we were able to help them, not everything worked out as planned. In fact, when the last payment came down, the company that they acquired ended up finding some reasons to get into a bit of a legal scuttle with our client. And so they proceeded off to court to try and work through these issues. And I think ultimately it's probably going to work out, but unfortunately they both had to spend a lot of time, money, lawyers' time and money in order to resolve these issues. So why do I share this? I share this because, you know, deals, we have a saying in our business anyway, deals aren't done until the money's in the bank. And in this particular case, we certainly can see the evidence of that until a deal closes, until money has changed hands and everything is done, the deal is not finished. It's easy to get into deals together, but it's very hard to get out or to try and work out of deals together. So legal documentation is always very important. Agreements are very important. But at the end of the day, that stuff doesn't really save you. It just sort of helps you if you're going to end up going down a road anyway. So make sure you've got a good lawyer, but try to figure out a way to pay off your competitor quickly, or whichever company you're acquiring. Make sure that you've got a very specific plan to pay out that debt, because most times where these issues come into play, or where there are issues that need to be dealt with, or when, you know, money hasn't totally changed hands yet, or there's still some loose ends like profit sharing and customer lists and non-compete agreements and so forth. It's kind of these little things blowing in the wind. So make sure you can quickly close the deal. Make sure that you can take care of your obligation and then move on, so that you can avoid a situation like we found our client in. And if you think you need money to sort of make that happen, then visit emilynow.ca. We'd be happy to help.